The next song that we have for you is also coming from the U.S., and it's a setting of a poem by J Oppenheim, and it's associated with the great textile mill strike of 1912 in Lawrence, Massachusetts. And as some of you may know this story, at that time, in the textile mills, the working conditions were just horrifically dangerous, and the hours brutal, and the pay was really low, and the living conditions at home were also quite wretched for most families, and so 20,000 workers went on strike. And many of these workers were women and recent immigrants and even children, and they organized together across 40 different nationalities and a whole bunch of languages, and they organized out in the streets, marching and singing through a long, cold winter. And the mill bosses and the government retaliated against this show of collective power with militias and fire hoses and even murder and framing the organizers for crimes they hadn't done. But the workers stayed strong, and they marched, and they sang. And come spring, they won their demands. Which feels to me like a story that is really useful right now. A story of that intersection of workers' rights and women's rights and immigrants' rights and children's rights. And in the words of Rose Schneiderman, one of the organizers, in 1911, she said, "What the woman who labors wants is the right to live, not just to exist. The right to life as the rich woman has the right to life, and the sun, and music, and art. For the worker must have bread, but she must have roses too, bread and roses."